Hi friends! Welcome back to week 3 of the Equestrian Festival. I obviously have not taken this sweater off much. It is one of my new favorite pieces that they've released in the game. But with the Equestrian Festival week 3 comes some new stuff to check out. So there is a new coat variation, there's a new outfit, there's some new quests to do, and there is also the return of some old favorites that will no longer be returning that have to do with Sabine. But I think we should kick this off the best way with buying a horse. So with the update, we have a brand new coat variation for the Swedish Warmblood model. And this is not a event exclusive. It is part of the regular coats that we will get just on Jorvik even after the event is long over. So if you don't have the star coins to buy this horse, you still have plenty of time to get it. They are not leaving. So, I first saw this horse in spoilers, and I was super excited. I will turn my reshade off. Here it is. It is a beautiful chestnut Tobiano. Now, I have to admit, I was a little disappointed. I was really hoping this horse would be a bay. I'm not going to say why. You guys have heard me say it so much. I'm pretty much beating a dead horse. That aside, I still really love this coat. I honestly think I like it better than how the coat looks on the 𝑨𝒍𝒍. Now, if we were to compare them side by side, they would look very similar. I think the detail work on the coat is much better for the Swedish Warmblood. You can actually see the tufts where the hair meshes and blends together throughout the pattern. And it's honestly very, very beautiful. And I happen to like it a lot. I also like that it's a warmer chestnut rather than more of a flaxen kind of chestnut. You know what? We'll go with the long and save me some star coins. We're going to do an adult. We'll do a gelding for now. Wizard Puff. Now that's a name. I don't have any names pre-planned in mind for this one. The reason, though, that this horse is actually so special is this makes the 300th horse that I have purchased since I started playing Star Stable. I said it. I admitted one of the worst things about me in this game. I buy too many horses. This Swedish Warmblood will make number 300, which is crazy. And you know what? I kind of like the name Karma, so we're just going to go with this one. We're going to buy horse. Oh, it's so cute. I really do like it. I like it a lot more than I like the 𝑨𝒍𝒍, which is so mean because, as you guys know, that is Cece's model in my realistic roleplays. Some of you may be wondering if I will be updating Cece onto this one, and no, that is not my plan. Cece is going to stay on the 𝑨𝒍𝒍. I think it just suits her better. She's also supposed to be young, and I don't feel like the Swedish Warmblood gives off a young learning horse. It's very muscular, very, very well built out, so I think that overall it's better suited to maybe an older horse. However, keep your eyes peeled because there is going to be a poll going up very, very soon after this video is live for stuff related to my RRP, which is kind of important. Now that we have made my 300th bad decision in this game, we're going to check out the new outfit. Now, you can find it at this shop, and it is the Bejeweled set. Now, there is another set that was out previously. I don't remember the name of it, but it is the same pattern and style, so it does have the hearts on the saddle pad, but it is in more of the all-purpose or jump cut. Now, I'm definitely going to be buying it. And for once, I have shillings, so we're going to use my shillings. And of course, we have to put it on. I happen to have horseshoes. I actually really like this color on this horse. I think it's gorgeous. I think it suits it really, really well. I like that the brow band on this is hearts, but you guys know me. Black tack is more my style, so naturally we're just going to put black tack for my inventory on this pony. Oh, so cute. And we're all set. Looking like a snazzy little jumper. Now that we have bought our horse, checked out the new outfit, and of course purchased it, I think it is time for us to go check out the new stuff. I have lots of exclamation points. First up, since we have a new horse that now needs training, I think the best way to kick this off is to be with Janika's new race. McHorse would like your assistance. Alright. As you know, McHorse is stuck with his near and dear friend for the foreseeable future, but I don't think anyone has missed that they have been some trouble with their teamwork. So I suggest they try a simple show jumping course, and you can be their show team. I'll be there to show them how it's done. Oh, this is going to be great. Here they come. Oh, no. All right, let's take this nice and easy. Right, McHorse rear. Dear. Listen, pony legs, we were supposed to jump over the obstacles, not run around them. I kind of figured that was going to happen. Okay, take a left and jump. No, I'm sorry, what? Okay, this is not your regular jumping course. What the heck is happening? Oh. Help me. Okay, this race is kind of ridiculous, and I love it. You know, I can't tell which one of them's getting more of a workout, the front end or the back end. Wait, where'd they go? Horse driver, steady off the road. Oh my gosh. Oh, they actually jumped it. Now, if only I could have been close enough to actually see it. Oh, of course they went around. Oh gosh. Oh my lord. Today is a day for me and jumping. This poor horse has just been bought and I'm already running into everything. This has got to be the most oh, what the heck? This is the most ridiculous race I think I've ever seen. Okay, wait. Who do we go talk to Janica? Sorry, the things are not showing up on my map. Okay. Yes, we talked to Janica. What was even the point of the obstacles? You know, Janica, I couldn't tell you. That was a little bit weird. Next up, there is supposed to be some horsey quizzes around here somewhere. Who are you? Jenny Trotter. Hey, you want to take the chance to bond with your horse a bit more? Sure. Welcome, my name is Jenny Trotter, and I'm here at the festival to provide a small riding clinic for riders. We'll begin with the basics to warm up, finish with some more sprints. The goal is to work as a team and bond between you and your horse. In this lesson, I'll be telling you the gate to be at when you arrive at these targets. If you aren't in the correct gate, when you arrive at the target, the instructor will repeat it until the correct gate gets hit. Let's get started walking to the first target. Okay, so this reminds me a little bit of the dressage, but I do kind of like this because I think it, oh, wild soap spotted. I think it can help people who struggle with the dressage a little bit. I may have to speed this up. This does seem very slow. All right, now we're trotting. I love the Swedish warmbloods. They're actually so beautifully made. I hope we get more coat variations. I think it is honestly very pretty. Oh, I'm supposed to be walking. Hey, that was actually pretty easy. I assume that it gets a little bit harder depending on what you do. Good job on your first lesson. Practice makes perfect. Ooh, 10 winter tokens. Not winter tokens. Spring tokens. Jeez, it's a day. Alright, what is this next exclamation point? I have a sneaking suspicion this might have to do with Sabine. Oh no, it's the quizzes. Okay, so this is the quiz giver. This is Sandy. Welcome to the Equestrian Festival's very own equine quiz. I am your host, Sandy. All you need to do is answer 4 questions correctly in order to get spring tokens, but if you get a question wrong, don't fret. You can always try again. Are you up for the challenge? Yes. What is this? Is that a whale? Oh, I love that. Yes, let's do it. Ready to start off the quiz. Here's the first question. Look at this sweet Norger. Can you tell me the name of his coat color? This is a gray. This is a Dartmoor pony, but what actually makes a horse a pony? It is their size. This is the Baroness of Silverglade's favorite horse breed, the English Thoroughbred. What is this breed famous for? It is racing. These guys need some love. Can I just say that? SSO, give us an updated Thoroughbred, please. This is an Andalusian, is wearing a specific style of tack. By looking at it, what equestrian sport would this horse perform? So this would be working equitation. Iberian style saddles. Yep. And that was the last question. Okay, so I like that they are actually teaching you things about the game if you don't know them. You're on the road to becoming a horse expert. Reward for your efforts. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh, it's so cute. It's dorky, but it is absolutely adorable. All right. With that in mind, there is a more minor thing that I would like to show you guys, and that is centered around your SSO account on the website. What I wanted to show you is SSO did announce that they made a update to where you can actually see where your star coins are being spent. So if you want to keep track of the things you buy or how much you spend, you can find it on your account. Now, as you can see here, I do in fact have 300 horses, but if you scroll down here to your purchase history, right below it is your star coin history. Now, today is the 15th, and right here you can see that it is marked down that I did just buy a horse, and that's for the Swedish warmblood that I bought in-game. But this will allow you to keep track of any purchases that you've made before for things, and it has only just started today, but the other cool thing is it also shows you what amount of star coins you get from redeem codes. So this is actually very handy, I feel like, because sometimes there's a lot of confusion around how much you get for certain redeem codes. Some people say they get more, some people say they get less. But I definitely have way more pages than they're actually showing. because I have been playing for so long. That aside, the next thing that I would like to note is if you are interested in potentially buying the new horse and you want to get the new outfit, but you need to top up on some star coins, they do have bundles out. Now, these bundles can come with just the tack and the outfit, or it can come with the tack, outfit, and the horse. So these will be here until the 22nd of April, 2 a.m. my time. Otherwise, you can just buy your regular star coins at the bottom. But I figured you guys might like to see the outfit. And if you wanted it, but you needed to top up on some star coins because you didn't have enough to get the outfit, there's another way to do it. Other than that, there is not a whole lot left of today's update besides Sabine. Now, as I mentioned in the previous updates, Sabine is returning to us for the final time with the Equestrian Festival. She will not be returning, so if you have not ever played her quest, this will be the last time that you can get the outfit that you can get from her quests. So if you happen to be a huge fan of Sabine, like myself, then I highly recommend that you go through and you play these quests, since this will be your final chance for it. Now, just to show you where it is, if you come up here, you can find Sabine, and she wants you to do a race. Is there something you want? My peers exhibit more discipline and precision than you do, so it's just odd that you're here. You're nervous, you look nervous. Maybe you should run across the road and play with those house cats and puppy riding clubs. Don't act like you know me. I wish I didn't. I love her sarcasm because it's so true. Anyway, you caught me when I was bored, so I may as well finish this conversation. None of the courses in 𝑦𝒍𝒍 are challenging enough for my recruits, so I designed one. It isn't really for kids who play with horses, so maybe it's not for you. None of my riders are on it at the moment. If you aren't afraid to embarrass yourself, I suppose you can try the course. Now, you can do this course with Sabine, and just for the sake of today's update being smaller, I will run through it. Now, you can get her boots from this. I have these boots so many times over. I think I have them 3 times over. If you want that extra XP, it's just an extra 300 and some tokens, then I highly recommend you do it. It doesn't go towards the board in 𝑦𝒍𝒍 stables, but it is just part of the experience of the event, since Sabine coming to the event was such a big thing when she first released, which I happen to think was one of my favorite times for this event. But before we end off today's video, I'm going to show you where I am in regards to the board. So yesterday I did just barely get the shoes. I'm at 3 out of 60, so I'm going to be grinding to get this cat. Since I really do like it. And I happen to collect like every single cat pet in the game for whatever reason. Except for the fluffy cats. I don't think I have any of the fluffy cats. I might have one. Now, regarding the champ ranks, you still have time to go through and race to your heart's content to get those ribbons if you are interested in getting them. It ends in 13 days, and as you can see, I'm at ribbon 4, and I have 3 left to get. I'm 2 off from getting ribbon 3, so probably after this video goes up, I will be posting a update on this. We shall see. But yeah, I'm slowly but surely getting there. I should be able to get these last 2 in 13 days. It's not too hard, and the champs haven't been too buggy. But that brings us to the close of this week's update. It was a little bit smaller, but I still had a fun time checking it out, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me as I bought my 300th horse in this game. And no, I don't ride half the horses I own. Some of them are old models, as you will well know. And I will see you guys next week for the final week of the Equestrian Festival. And be sure to keep your eyes out for that poll on my community tab. And until then, bye guys.